Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys what I thought about my January makeup products that I chose to use for this month, and then I will also be selecting new products to try for February. So yeah, let's just get started and jump right into this. So let's start off with what I'm getting rid of. I'm decluttering, taking out of my collection. The first product is this Lancome Dual Finish Powder, and I'm taking this out of my collection because it broke me out. I mean, it broke me out. I used it a couple times at the beginning of January and my face just reacted really badly to it. So I had to stop using this, and I'm just going to get rid of it completely. This has gone bad. I've had it for too long and is reacting really badly with my skin. So this is getting tossed. Another item that is getting tossed and being decluttered from my collection is this Jane Shimmering Blush in Wisteria. And this is really pretty. Like, I really, really love this. But I actually scraped the top of it because it had all these little bumps on it. So I was scraping that all off and hoping that I would still be able to use it. And the bumps came back. So this is obviously way too old. This is kind of grossing me out a little bit. I don't want to put this on my face anymore, even though it is beautiful and I really enjoyed using this. I just have to get rid of it, which is really sad because I don't want to, but I just have to. Next product that I am taking out of my collection, I'm not throwing this one away. I'm actually going to see if a family member might want to try this out instead, because this is the Great Lash by Maybelline mascara. I used this I think twice this month and I just did not like anything about it. The only thing I felt like this did to my lashes was put black on them, like coat them with pigment, and that is it. Like, it didn't lengthen them, it didn't volumize them, and it was weird. Like, it was even hard to get the pigment onto my eyelashes because of this brush. I mean, it is like, I don't want to say like old-fashioned brush, but that's what it reminds me of. It's just, it's bristles, but they're all spiraled, and for some reason, like, my lashes just don't grab onto them, and it didn't work or do anything good for my lashes. So this one I'm getting rid of. I won't use it again. I'm going to see if a family member might like it or something like that. So this is going. So I am decluttering 3 products. Now let's talk about some of my absolute favorites that I tried out this month. And I was really kind of surprised on a lot of these. Okay, so let's start off with Wet n Wild. I have 2 favorites. So let's start off with this one, this little eyeshadow, single eyeshadow. This is in Brûlée, Creme Brûlée, and all this is like the perfect shade to just set your eyelids with. Use it all over your eyes to blend things out. I mean, this is just perfect. I love this, and I'm so glad that I have this. I've heard so many people talk about this, and I never really understood like what was so special about it. But this is a must. This is a favorite. This is a must. I feel like I'm going to always have this in my collection now. So I will be switching this out to try out different things, but this was a favorite product of mine for this month. Next Wet n Wild product that was an absolute favorite was this Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I think I said that right. And I really love this bronzing side. This was so nice. I loved using it to contour, to bronze. It was just really, really nice, which surprised me because I have such pale skin that I didn't think that this would work. I thought it would be too dark. But surprisingly, somehow, I think it looks nice. So I really enjoyed this. On the other hand, I kind of wish it was just this, because this side, because my Lancome one I decided to stop using, I thought, oh, okay, I'll try this because it's already picked to use for this month. And I used it once all over my face. Was a bad idea. It was super drying and very powdery and made my face look kind of cakey too. And then I decided, okay, I'll just use it under my eyes. So I used it to set under my eyes a couple of times, and it just dried out my under eye area like crazy. Like, it looked so gross under my eyes. It looked so heavy. It looked cakey. It was very, very creased. It just made my under eyes look super old. Like they aged or something. Like, it was just really, really bad. So this side I hated. This side I loved. So I'm definitely going to keep it because I love this side. So that was a favorite of mine. Another favorite was another surprise to me. This is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Rubino. And it's like a dark red. So I was like, oh, this is like a little bit dark for me. You know, it's not going to be the one that I really like that well, but I'm going to try it. I really like this formula. This was a really, really nice formula, the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. Oh my goodness. And I got compliments. Every time I wore this, I got so many compliments while I was wearing it. It was just one of those things where I just like made me feel beautiful. So I really enjoyed this. This was a definite favorite of mine for this month. The next favorite of mine is this Tarte, I don't know which like line this is from, but it's like this really pretty blue kind of marbled look. Maybe I'll have it listed below. I'll find it. It's in the color Surf's Up, and this formula is really, really nice. For a lipstick, it's not drying. Like, I used the Tarteist lip paint or something, and it was so drying. It looked awful on my lips. And this, the formula was like day and night. Like, it was really, really nice. I love this formula. I really want to try a lighter color though. The color's not bad. I like it, but it's just not a color that I typically reach for that often because it is darker. But yeah, this was a really, really nice find. I was excited that I really enjoyed this formula. It was a definite favorite. Okay, so last favorite from what I tried out this month is the Benefit Ka-Brow. Okay, so I don't do a whole lot with my brows, or I should say I didn't do a whole lot with my brows. And I had just been using one product, which I actually showed in my Project Pan, which I am still trying to use up, because it's not bad, but like I always had the worst luck with eyebrow products. So this was the first time that I like tried something a little bit different, and I really like this. This is like really nice. So this Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 1 works really, really well for me. So please excuse the appearance change. It is actually the following day after I filmed the first part, and my camera battery died and I ran out of time. So I'm picking up where I left off. So I believe I was talking about the Benefit Ka-Brow, and I was talking about the packaging. So I love the product, but I hate the packaging of this sample size. So I don't think this is anything like the full size, I don't believe. So, you know, obviously if I bought the full size I wouldn't have this problem, but so you take off the lid and there's the brush, and the brush is fine, but then you unscrew the bottom and in there is the product. Well, the problem with that is there's like, for some reason, like the product is angled on each side, so there's like a dip in the middle, and when you put in the angled eyeliner or the angled brush, it doesn't pick up the product very well. Like, it ends up getting all over the edges of the product and not the brush, or the edges of the tool and not the brush. So this was just, I hated trying to get the product out of here. I actually ended up enjoying it more when I dug out some of the product and put it on something separate, and then still used the applicator, but I just didn't dip it into here. I dug out the product from here and put it on something else. So I don't like the packaging of this sample size, but I love the product. So I'm going to continue to use it. It was a really good surprise for me and ended up being a favorite for this month. So I'm going to quickly run through the items that I am just putting back into my collection, and I'm not getting rid of them or anything. I'm just wanting to switch them out with something else. So I'm kind of just going through this kind of randomly, but first thing that's going back in the collection is the IT Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I do really, really like this. I just didn't use it that much this month because I was working on my NYX concealer from my Project Pan. So I use this a lot though in December, and I know that I love it. So it is going to go back in my collection. I have this Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in the color Chocolate Honey. I actually really like this formula. It's really nice, but it's not my favorite color. Like, I'm not getting rid of it because I don't hate it, but it's more of like a brownie kind of color, which surprisingly I didn't mind. Like, typically I'd be like, no, but it reminded me of things that I wore as far as lip colors when I was growing up. So I'm definitely going to keep it. I like the formula, but it is going to go back into my collection. I'm also putting back my Clinique Pink Blush. I got a lot of good use out of it, and I just want to try a different blush this next month. I'm also putting back my Physicians Formula Quad in Matte Collection, in Canyon Classics. And I'm a little bit like, I don't know, like not bummed out that I'm putting this back in my collection, but like I reach for this a lot. I'm also putting back this Ulta Lip Crayon in Daredevil. I did use it and I do like it. The application is a little bit messy just because it's like a fatter point on this stick, but it was a nice color and I did like it. So this next product I am putting back in my collection. I thought about decluttering it, but I don't know. I want to see what other kind of white colors I have in my collection first before I get rid of this, because I really didn't reach for this. I think I reached for it one time, and it was just because I was like, oh, I haven't been using this, so I need to use it. And this is the Jane eyeshadow in Hip Bone, and it's just a white eyeshadow, and I do like it. It's just I just didn't reach for it, and I typically don't, so, and it is an older product, but I'm going to keep it for now. It is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. This is just kind of an average product for me. I don't think it works all the time, but it does work some of the time. I'm putting it back in my collection because I really didn't find that I reached for it any more than I would if it was just in my collection. Like, I just reach for it if I really feel like I want something to prime my eyes, but otherwise I can kind of do without it, but I don't want to be without it 100%, so it's going to go back in my collection. And then I'm also going to keep 3 of the products, it's not a lot, but a few of the products, in the rotation for the month of February, and purely because the Urban Decay Naked palette, because I seriously only reached for this once, and not because I didn't want to, I feel like I had it in a bad spot. I didn't have it with the rest of my makeup that I was trying to use and play with for the month of January, so it kind of got neglected a little bit, and I kind of feel bad about that because I don't feel like I really used it very much and I gave it a fair enough shot. So I am going to continue to use this in the month of February and hopefully reach for it more. So I'm not going to be choosing another big eyeshadow palette for the month of February. So I'm also going to continue to use my little travel size mascara, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I'm going to be picking out a new full-size one, but I'm not going to pick out another travel size just because I've already have this opened. I don't want to like put it back in my collection and not reach for it because I don't want it to go bad after just 1 month of use. So I'm going to hang on to this and continue to use this in February. My thoughts on it are a little bit neutral. Like, I like it, but I don't love it, and I don't know, I guess I just don't have a good enough opinion on it. I mean, I did use it quite a bit, but I don't know, maybe it's just an average product for me, but I do want to use it because I don't want to waste it. So this one's going to stay. And then I'm also going to continue to use the eyeliner I was using, so the Laura Geller Eye Care Waterproof Eyeliner in black. I do enjoy this, and again, the same thing. I don't want to just put this back and then have it go bad. So I want to continue to use it for this month. And also, I am picking another eyeliner, but it's not one that I'm going to use on my lids. It's one that I'm going to use in my waterline. So I figured I can still keep this in my rotation for this month, and I can use both products at the same time. So, keeping this guy in. So now into the fun part. I'm going to show you all the new products that I am taking out of my collection and going to be playing with for the month of February. So as kind of a primer item, I had this in my 365 days of samples video, and I took it out because I really wasn't trying to do a lot of makeup products in that project. But I did want to continue to use it to form more of an opinion on it. So I am going to be pulling this for the month of February for kind of like a primer. Because this is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist. I've already used a good amount of this through my other project, but I do want to continue to use this. I'll probably, if I remember to use it enough, use it up this month, but I just want to form more of an opinion on it and try it out a little bit more. So more for my like foundation, I guess you could say, kind of product that I'm pulling. I'm going to pull the DermaBlend Professional's Loose Setting Powder, and it's just a white powder. And I have used it once, and I think I like it, but I want to form more of an opinion on it because, like I said, I've only ever used it once. And I think because I am trying to use up a foundation in my product pan, that this will pair nicely with that. So that way I'm not trying to compete between the two for now anyway. So I'm going to be trying out this product. For my concealer, it's still in the box. I think I've used this once and then I guess I put it back in the box. But this is the Benefit Erase Paste Brightening Camouflage for Eyes and Face. Yeah, this is in number 1 Fair. Oh, it comes with a little spatula, which I really like. That's probably why I put it back in the packaging, so I didn't lose the spatula. So I'm going to have to try not to do that. But take it out. So here it is. And then just have the little spatula with it. So this will be my concealer that I hopefully will focus on for the month of February. So for blush, I picked out this Jane blush. Looks like this. This is an older product of mine. This is in Blushing Petal, and I want to just reach for it again because I know I enjoyed it way back when I did use it, and I just want to give it some more love. Again, it is an older item, so I want to kind of see if it's something that I want to keep in my collection or if it's something I want to declutter. So I'll be using this for this month. Another face product is bronzer. So this is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. And again, I used to use this quite a bit before and then I just stopped using it. I want to try this out again because I want to kind of compare all my bronzers and see what I kind of go for more often. So I'm going to be trying this out this month and probably reforming an opinion on it. For highlight, this is relatively new to my collection. This is the Laura Geller, what is this? The Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. I hope that this isn't too dark of a color for me. It's a pretty good gold color, and yeah, I'm excited about it. I hear a lot of people talk about it, so I'm hoping that the color works for me and that I enjoy it as well. I don't have a whole lot of highlighters, so I kind of want to learn what I like in a highlighter and probably get more variety of them in my collection, but I want to go through what I have first. For eyeliner, this is the Ulta Kohl Eyeliner in Halo. So this is more of like a white, white beige kind of color, and I want to reach for this more for my waterline because I did enjoy using that in the past, and I want to kind of still see if that's something that I enjoy or is my thing because I haven't reached for this in a long time. So I'll be using this for the month. And then as far as brow products, this is actually something I've had for a while too, and this is something that I haven't reached for in a long time, so I kind of want to see if this is something I want to keep or if I want to get rid of it later on. But this is the NYC, what is this, the Kohl Brow Eyeliner Pencil in Taupe. So it's a really long pencil. I mean, it's like pretty big. And I'm not sure, this needs to be sharpened because right now it's like scratching me. It seems to be decently soft and it seems like it might be an okay color. We'll see. But yeah, so I've got this to try and use this month. And then for eyeshadow, I want to incorporate this palette here, this LA Colors eyeshadow palette in Traditional. And it's just a lot of neutral colors. And I believe they're all, oh no, they're not all matte. But I just want to take this out of my collection and play with this a little bit and see if it's something that I want to keep or not. I haven't reached for this in a long time. This is a bit of an older product in my collection as well. I chose for my single eyeshadow this Almay little shadow in, oh, is there a name? Oh, Creme Brûlée. So it's actually an interesting shadow. I think I've used it once and I don't know if I liked it or not. It's more of kind of a neutral color, but it's very shimmery. Yeah, I mostly just see the shimmer. I don't think the pigment of it shows up at all. I mean, you can't even see that. But I don't know, we'll kind of see how I work with this and see if it's something that I want to stay in my collection or not, or how often I use it. And this is also still in its packages. I haven't opened. I've never used this before. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in Very Black. So this will be my full-size mascara that I try out for this month and incorporate into my look, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so now for lips. I have 4 products here. So first is this Nars Lip Crayon. I'm not going to pronounce this. It's Rikugein. I will have it in the description box below. But it's a nice, more of a little bit of a deeper nude color. And I think I remember liking the formula of this. I don't know if I even tried this color before. I think I might have tried the other one. But it's just like a smaller size and I don't know, I want to reach for it and see if I enjoy using it. And it's a little bit more of a neutral color, but it is a little darker. So I wanted to give myself a little bit more variety this time with some color shades, but still keep it on the darker side because, I mean, it's still winter and I obviously won't pull for any of these during the summer, just not my preference. So I chose the Lorac lipstick in Daydreamer. This came, I think, in a holiday set or something like that. So there's the color right there. Let's see if we can do a little swatch. And this is more of like a, looks like a light berry kind of color. Or more of like a fuchsia, like a little bit of a more purpley fuchsia color right there. So that'll be fun to play with. I don't think I've tried this one out yet, so that'll be fun. I chose another Lorac lip product. This is the Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in Temptress. So there's the color there. I actually really like this formula. I've tried some of their other shades and love them. This one's a bit of a darker kind of color as well. We'll see how I like that. I mean, they look kind of similar there, but this one's a lot more like pinky and lighter. But yeah, it's like a darker kind of mauve-y kind of color. So we'll give that a try. And then last makeup product that I'm going to be incorporating into my everyday makeup for the month of February is the Urban Decay Revolution Lip Gloss in Kinky. And this is like, I think, more of a nude color, so I'm kind of looking forward to this, so that if I don't want like a dark color, this is what I can reach for. Yeah, this is nice. I think I have used this once before and I do really enjoy this. There's the color right there, so that's definitely more like my normal color that I would wear. So I'm excited about this one. So yeah, that is everything that I will be using and incorporating into my looks for the month of February, and kind of going through and see if I want to keep it in my collection or if it's something I want to declutter, and just get more thoughts on these products that I may not have used very much before. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you have tried any of these products before, please let me know what you think about them. I hope you guys continue to follow me through going through all my makeup products in my collection and testing them out and giving little reviews on them and feedback. Hope you guys enjoy that, and if you do, please go ahead and like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!